And hairdressing has evolved over the years and somehow it has become competitive. What makes you stand out as a brand?
I'm not bragging, but my work is just good. I'm sorry. My work
Just a girl.
my work is good. And another thing, I deal with short hair most of the time, and most hairdressers don't know how to plait short hair. Even if they do know how to plait short hair, it normally comes out after a week or two. But my hands, I make sure that it lasts.
Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing. What are the three things every entrepreneur needs to survive in business?
Same thing. The first one is you just have to be patient, because it's not for some people. No, let me not say for some people. It's not easy for your business to just boom out of the blue. You just have to be patient. Don't give up easily, because you have to build your brand from scratch. You have to build your client. You have to start from the ground. You can't just have like 10 clients a day just from day one. That doesn't make sense. So you have to have patience, have strength. What's the third one? And not giving up.
Oh, wow. So, what has been your lowest point and highest point in business?
My lowest point, let me just tell you the story of what happened. So I was plating this other girl from Rest. That's when I was still in university. And then it's someone, okay, it's a friend of a friend. Sure. And then I did her bum length twist. And then it was, because we started late, around 3, we had to finish tomorrow morning because she was tired. So it was just only 2 lines left. No, I finished the entire head, but I didn't finish the parting part. So we only had to do the parting part. And then she said she's gonna come in the morning. Mind you, she hasn't paid because she's not done, obviously. And then she had to come in the morning. I texted her. She said she's gonna come at 7. I texted her at 7. She didn't reply. 8, nothing. Okay. The day went by. She didn't say anything. And then I texted her and said, okay, since you're not coming and I did the planting part, please pay my money at least. And then she answered and said, I'm not gonna pay your money because my boyfriend doesn't like the hairstyle.
Hi, Bo.
She said that. She said, I'm not gonna pay you because my boyfriend didn't like the hairstyle. Because I'm not someone who loves fighting, I just let her be. And then this other day, I bumped into her with the same hairstyle. That was after 3 weeks with the same hairstyle. Obviously, I was hurt, but there's nothing I could have done about it.
Because at that point, you would have expected it to have taken them out.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think it was just her wanting to scare me, because that's really scamming. I was standing the entire day, and then that happened. So yeah.
Oh, excuse, darling. And then your highest point?
My highest point, I don't want to say having clients in a specific week, because I always have clients. My highest point was when I planted this other lady, and then I think the hairstyle was 500, and then she gave me a tip of 300.
Aww.
So that was, yeah, I was so happy. That was the highest tip I've ever gotten. That was a crazy tip. So yeah, that was my highest point.
Oh, that's amazing. And unemployment is really rife in the country. And the stats currently are sitting at 41.6%. As a young person, how does that make you feel?
Not good, because number one, in this time, it's not easy for us as young people to get a job, because now it's all about connections and everything. So getting a job, it's not an easy thing. And as young people, we don't make a plan. We just sleep and say, I'll just see, everything is in God's hands. God helps those who help themselves. So if you just sleep and not do something, that's not going to help. Yes, it's not easy finding a job, but even if you go to ShopRite, you go to Checkers, you go to Spa, that's something. Start somewhere. But us as young people want to start high, earning 30,000, earning 20,000, 25, which is not simple in this time. So it's not a good thing, but we just have to keep on pushing.
That's so true. That is so true. So many young people have potentials to become better versions of themselves. So what advice can you give to the youth out there who are currently unemployed, but do not have the strength to create employment for themselves, but then the potential is there, they just don't have the strength to get up and do it for themselves?
Laziness can kill a person. That's the first thing I can tell you. And then if you want to succeed, you have to do something about it, because sitting down and having, yes, it's not simple, yes, it's not easy. I do get that. I've been there before. It's not easy, it's not simple, but you have to wake up every morning and push yourself. If you want to go somewhere, if you want to be somewhere, if you want to be someone in the future, you have to keep pushing yourself, because being lazy will just kill you. It's not easy, but you have to do it by force. You have to have that strength. You have to pray for God to give you that strength, and then just push.
We are about to wrap up. So what are your future plans, or some of your future plans for Ndeka's Hair Beauty?
My short-term goal is to have a salon at least in Bram or Maboneng. My long-term goals is to have Ndeka's Hair Beauty in all 9 provinces. That's my goal.
Amazing. I love that. And finally, where can people follow you?
On TikTok, Ndeka's Hair Beauty.
That is where all your details are.
That's all where my details are.
Okay. And just before I end the shoot, do you still see yourself teaching?
Yes, and no. The yes part, I love teaching, don't get me wrong, I do love teaching, but I just don't love being in the school setting. I just prefer tutoring, because one thing I realized, because I did get a job on February, but I decided to quit. Most teachers are lazy, and then that discourages you as a young teacher. Most teachers are lazy, and then if you just come there with a lot of energy, and then find teachers who are lazy, who don't want to go teach learners, who are discouraged by learners who are not fast learners, so that discourages you as a teacher. So I do love teaching, but I prefer tutoring while having my businesses outside, but not being in a school setting.
Wow. 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 Alrighty, we signing out. As you can see, this is the first client for the day. She's so polite, chilled, while Thandeka does her thing there. So amazing to watch. Look at the neatness, guys, of the hair. Just look. Yes. Thandeka, thank you so much for giving me your time. Really appreciate it. And as you can see, guys, this is where the business takes place. That is the gel there, the spray at the back of the juice bottle as well. Like, kuyasebenzwa lana, guys. Yeah, I hope I said that correctly, because my Zulu or Xhosa or whatever, I think it's also Swati. It's not that good. So, signing out. Peace.